Welcome to High School Romance. Quick introduction to let you know. This is a dating sim. I don't know how do I describe this? How raunchy this will get. From what I've seen, it's not like it's nothing hardcore, I think. So it's just, pictures, but I don't know if it's something like Honey Pop where it shows anything, but I think it's gonna keep it lighthearted. But just in case, so you know what you're getting into, because I don't even know what I'm getting into. Okay, so also I've lost some of the footage, so I'm gonna be starting back a little bit. I didn't make any decisions that would affect the game, I think, yet. I think that's coming up later. Okay, let's just get to it then. It was supposed to be a new school, a fresh start. Oh. Guys my age are supposed to have friends, to go out and have fun. Was it foolish of me to think that would actually happen? To look forward to it? I just arrived this morning getting off the train and lugging a suitcase full of clothes and personal effects along the narrow, bustling sidewalks. That's a weird place. Okay. It's a scene I was used to. Every new place I moved, I was always the weird transfer student. But for once, I was happy to be somewhere new. A place I could really call home. A private boarding school. All I could think about was how lucky I was to be here. To have a school where I could finally belong. That is, until what? Shoji, what did you say? Wait, do we have the same face? Yeah. This boarding school only admits girls. Shoji? Are you alright? At this moment, I'm anything but alright, but I have to play it cool. Sorry, what? You look a little out of it. I think we're all a little surprised, but are you sure you're okay? That's it. It has to be a dream. This is a nightmare, and I'm going to wake up now. I'm fine, I think. There's no need to worry. I'm sure it was an honest mistake. This isn't the kind of trouble I usually associate with the principal's office. So far, she's been kind and understanding about the issue, though. Maybe a little too nonchalant. She looked so young at first, but I couldn't tell her apart from some of the students. I tried calling your parents, but neither of them have been answering the phone. Oh, they're probably still on the plane. It's a half-truth. My parents work for the government. Whoa! They've always needed to travel for work, and the schedule is especially busy this year. This time, even I might not be able to talk to them much for a couple of weeks. Which leaves you here for the time being. This probably won't be a big deal to most students. I get that. A boy in an all-girls school? It sounds like a quirky story you'd tell it to a new acquaintance. Okay, so... what am I exactly? I'm a dude, but I'm in a girls' school. Am I hiding it? Let's just get on with it. Okay. One time in high school, I got accepted to an all-girls school. It would be great. It would be a great dinner party anecdote. But right now, I just feel terrified. My mother said that she went to this school herself. How did she not realize? Why are you blushing? It's freaking me out. Ah, but this wasn't always an all-girls boarding school. That was only a recent change in the last decade or so. We always had a high female enrollment, but they decided to make it exclusive when your mother was here. I'm sure it was co-ed. Although that doesn't explain why she marked you as female on the forms. Female? My mother works for the government, but she can't even fill out a student recommendation correctly. Okay, for those of you wondering, why aren't I doing girl voices? Because I don't know how to fucking do that. So, let's just get on with the show. Alright. Well, I wish I could do something to help, but my hands are tied. It's kind of against the rules to let a guy in. Wait, there was something we can do. Some kind of loophole? It happens all the time in anime. It does. You do realize this is real life, right? Wow, she is busty. Alright. Why are you so afraid of leaving? If I do, I'll be dragged around the country with my parents for another year. I just got here. I don't want to leave. Please, I'm begging you, I'll do anything. An exception, huh? Well, you are a pretty... What? Well, you are a pretty... What? Yeah, what are you talking about? I meant your body. You might be able to pass as one. What? Do I have curves? One of what? Are you going to let me in? Yes, I think I know a way. Ugh. Uh-oh. Oh, but if only if you pretend to be a girl. What? Okay. It's gonna be one of those, is it? Pretend to be a girl? Is that even legal? You know it isn't? Looking at your file, your academic performance is very impressive. I don't think she is listening to me. We did accept you here for a reason, of course, all gender mistakes aside. Why are you judging me for my penis? Alright, whatever. Rules are rules, I guess. Ugh, alright. You're lacking a little in the clubs and extracurricular activities. but your grades and aptitude tests more than make up for it. Alright. Like, for words more than 3 syllables, I am screwed. It shouldn't be a problem, really. You'll fit right in. How she came to that conclusion? I have no idea. Is she wearing like a princess thing? Or is that like a clip or something? I don't think... Listen. When did you get so close all of a sudden? And so serious? I know you need this. This is your final year, right? Yep. Then you have entrance exams coming up, and you have to be thinking about your future. Further delaying your admission to a school will put you behind in your studies, and could be a disastrous for your record. That is true. Why are you blushing? If you enter late, you'll already be playing catch-up with your classmates. Well, if it's anything like my high school, they won't teach you shit. Alright. Getting admitted to another school is going to take time. But if you... No, it doesn't. But if you stay here, all you have to do is pretend. Think of it like a drama club that happens to be full-time. Drama? She does have a point, though. I never had much to distract me from schoolwork, so my grades have always been high. No friends to go out with on weekends or have lunch during school hours. I guess it made me very studious. And while I do want friends, I don't want my grades to change now, when it matters most. Good for you, Shoji. I guess, but how am I supposed to do that? Oh, that's the easy part. You'll just have to dress like you're one of the girls. Oh, what? I mean, wouldn't they notice something bouncing around down there? Right? Right? So easy. Is she out of her mind? I know. Huh. If I say no, will that end the game right now? Couldn't I just wear pants? No. I can't dress up like a girl. Is that so? Is it really such a big deal? Yes? I'm not even sure why, but I'm sure that it is. I can't imagine walking around in a skirt every day. If I was ever found out, my life would be ruined. Alright, you know, this school is highly exclusive, but I'm not even... Not just anyone gets in, and not just anyone is allowed to stay. But there are a number of girls who would love to be in this position. Do you want to stay here or not? She's not listening to me again. If you think this institution is somehow lacking strictly because it's an all-girls school, you're gravely mistaken. I never... And really, with numerous rewards, our qualifications speak for themselves. Besides, are you so insecure about your masculinity that you're afraid of a little skirt? You know what? She's got a point there, but still. Actually, I think the real issue is how masculine I was to begin with. What? I would have hoped for better from you, but I guess you're fine with being sent away after all. Okay, I'll stay. Excellent. I thought you'd warm up to the idea. Is that what just happened? But what am I supposed to do? I don't know anything about being a girl. Come to think of it, why do you have a ponytail? Is that just your style? Okay. Now I have to wear skirts to put makeup on. Well, you don't have to conform to gender stereotypes. Right? Oh great, now she's laughing at me. Oh, don't be so dramatic. All we have to do is adjust your hair and adjust your hair a little and you'll be fine. And is something as simple as a skirt really going to hurt you? Besides, what would you ever need makeup for? You have a lovely complexion. Thank you. Wait, is she saying that I already look like a girl? Yeah. An anime type girl, yeah. You got the eyes. Yeah. Got that heavy eye thing. What's it called? Eyelashes? I don't know. Okay. Shoji, honestly, if you think about it, do you really have any better option? Well, she's right. Even if I don't want to admit it, I know my options are slim. That doesn't make this sound any less crazy, though. You just need to get used to the idea. Settle into a routine here, and you'll get so caught up in school, you won't even think about it. Except for, you know, when I use the bathroom. What? You'd be surprised how quickly humans can adjust. I mean, you have to sit down to do everything? That's weird. Alright. You know, okay. You're used to switching between schools, right? That's been a common theme with me so far, yeah. So every time you switch schools, you'll have to start all over. A new building to memorize, new names, new teachers. It's all unfamiliar at first, but within the first week, it becomes a pattern, right? Yeah? Actually, yes. I think it'll be a lot like that. Even if you don't believe don't believe it yourself, just remember that I'm behind you 100%. It might get you through the first few days, and then it's smooth sailing from there. I don't know if that's true, but it's a nice vote of confidence that she believes in me at least. Hopefully I can help you blend in and not attract too much attention to yourself. Miss Rowan? Leah Rowan? Okay. And well done. When you speak softly like that, it's harder to tell. Shit. I wasn't trying to... Now, Selena! Selena? Who's she yelling for? Oh. Thank you for waiting so patiently. Has this girl been waiting outside the office the whole time? Shoji, this is Selena. She's agreed to show you around the school and take you to your dorm. Selena, make sure you show Shoji. Make sure you show Shoji. Make sure you show Shoji. Fucking goddamn. Alright. Make sure to show Shoji to her classroom too. Alright. Here's a key for her dorm and and B block as well. Aren't blocks how they refer to prison cells? Welcome to school. Hey, look at my hair. When did that change? Just right now? Oh, thank you. It's nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. I guess your luggage was already taken up to your dorm room when you got here. Yes, that was already taken care of. Okay, great. Then we just gotta start the tour from here. She's very cheery and seems nice, at least for a first impression. Are you ready to get started? Sure. This is already more difficult than I thought it would be. And that was bad enough. Thank you, Selena. Have a good time, girls. Did Miss Rowan just wink? This is the main hall. It gets really crowded before classes begin, so a lot of us chose to walk outside instead. Maybe it's just me, but a stroll outside always helps me clear my mind. Do you like the outdoors, Shoji? Sure. I like air, oxygen, and trees. Alright. Sorry, sounded like a dumb question, huh? I was just curious where you were from, if you were a city girl or not. Okay. Just testing my comfort levels here. Is there a right answer to this question? Parents travel a lot, so really I lived all over. Oh, well traveled. You're so lucky. I think traveling would be really exciting, but I never got to go anywhere. Alright. But I never got to go anywhere. You'll have to tell me all about the place you've been sometimes. Okay, sure. Whatever you want. Great. Also, this is a storage closet. Usually only class representatives are allowed to dig around in here. But if you do need to get something, it's polite to knock. Knock? Wait, what are you talking about? Come on, this way. Selena seems to like to talk, or at least she doesn't mind my being quiet. The school campus is pretty big. I'm still a little confused by the layout, and she takes me through the hallways. I realize now that I didn't even come in through the main entrance this morning. Although getting lost is the least of my worries right now. And it's hard to concentrate on directions with her walking next to me. Uh-oh. Keep it in your skirt. Alright. Now isn't the time to be getting distracted with things like those. Oh. Yes. They're huge. I mean that. I really need to focus. And here's your classroom. Huh. I thought I picked a PG game. We'll see. And here's your classroom. So, this is a classroom in an all-girls school. Alright. It's like, the main character's hitting all the main character tropes. From, like, a bunch of high school crap. Alright. Especially anime-style stuff. Alright. But that's fine. That's funny. Okay, Selena, where were we? Well, yeah, it looks like any other classroom, doesn't it? Yeah, of course. I'd never seen one before, so... Were you expecting it to be pink or something? What? Nah! It's okay, I was just joking. It's a pity we won't be in the same class together, though. We won't? Afraid not. My grade is split into 2 classes, so, in a sense, that makes us rivals. I don't really see why that would be the case, but if she says so. But I hear good things about your teacher, so I wouldn't worry too much. You might even be able to sneak off now and then. Sneak off? What is she talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about? That is one clean classroom. Jeez. Alright. I decide to leave those questions for later. Now, the real challenge will be finding my way back here tomorrow. Do you mind if we walk back to my dorm from here? I want to try and memorize the way so I'm not late tomorrow. Sure thing. That's probably a good idea, now that you mention it. This way, I'll take you through the grounds, so you can see them too. Huh. I can tell that there's something on her mind from the way she keeps looking at me. She's on to me! She's sticking to normal questions, though, which is a relief. Some students like to bring lunch out here and eat in the sun. It's a nice break from being inside all day. I just can't stand being cooped up inside and still sitting. Still, you know? Gym and lunch is always a highlight of the day for me. What about you? I'm not the greatest athlete. You'll come over to my side eventually, once I teach you the ropes. That is. Oh my gosh. Some of these pauses are weird. Alright. Part of me was hoping for an invitation to sit with her at lunch, but there wasn't one. Still, her kindness seems genuine so far, and I'm glad I got to meet her first. It would have been bad if if it was someone more curious. Uh-huh. Home sweet home, this is your dorm. Hey, it looks nice. The hell is that thing? On the table, like a hotel. A really nice hotel. Shit. This is dope. Okay. It might not look like much right now, but once you get it personalized a little, you'll be comfortable. Thanks. Thank you. I think I can find my way. What was that? Huh? Wait, did she just shut the door? Uh-oh. The number of times I've been alone with the girl in her private room can be counted on one hand. So once? An accountant wouldn't take up that many fingers. So, I've gotta ask, are you a lesbian? Is that the sort of thing girls just ask each other? What? Sorry, is it a difficult question? Nah. Maybe. It's not a... No, it's not a difficult question, or... No, I'm not a lesbian. Well, yeah, I mean, both. I'm not a lesbian? Wait, what was the right answer? I mean, I definitely like girls, but I'm so confused. I get it. Trying to blow your cover. So the right answer would be lesbian. Wait a minute. So, okay, thinking through this. I know this is a dating sim, so what? I don't even know my choices yet. I just won't think about it. I'm so confused. I'm sorry, maybe that was a little too forward, huh? I just noticed your clothes, and since they're really boyish, I thought maybe it was a statement, you know? The cute, butch tomboy type? Oh! Okay. I can see where she might have come to that conclusion. No, nothing like that. I just really like comfortable clothes. Huh. Well, I guess that makes sense. Still, I bet you look extra cute in your uniform and other girly clothes, don't you? Really? Because I'm trying extra hard not to think about it. I don't really think so. Aw, you're modest too, and well, I'm glad you're going to be with us this year. Like I said, we're not in the same class, but I'm sure to see you around. Have a good night. Just like that, she's gone. I finally get a moment to breathe and actually think. This is all so bizarre. I doubt that the mom knew what she was signing me up for. The fuck, Mom? But I don't think she would fault me for doing what I have to do. The principal approved it, so it must be okay, right? Huh. Miss Rowan did say that there would be a uniform in here ready for me. I wonder if it's in the wardrobe. Oh. Are these... The skirts are one thing, but folded neatly at the bottom of the drawer. Are those panties? Uh-oh. They even have school colors and the logo on them. Do people do that? This is all so strange. This is all so strange. All too strange. I think it's even making me tired. I should unpack, but really, if I'm not even going to be wearing those clothes much, why bother? All I want to do is go to sleep. Maybe I'll wake up and this will all be one of those strange anxiety dreams. But it's not. Huh. What happened yesterday? I wonder what time it is. I didn't set my alarm. The hell are you wearing? Oh, pajamas? Get it together, Shoji. That's one way to wake up in the morning. I should probably get up now, though. I've never gotten ready as a girl before. Plus, I didn't even unpack last night. Oh, was I? I don't think I was supposed to click on anything. I'm not familiar with visual novels. We'll see how this goes, because I don't know what the hell these pause. What the hell am I wearing? The first day at a new school is usually bad enough. I guess I've kind of gotten used to them, always transferring in the middle of the year. But now it's a whole new kind of worry. Looking at myself in the mirror wearing a girl's uniform, I'm feeling all of yesterday's anxiety all over again. If I actually wanted to cross-dress, this would almost be exciting. but I don't. I'm a guy through and through. It's really freaking me out, and I can't imagine living like this all the time. Can I really pull this off? Well, I have to. I don't have a choice. I just need to put my mind to it. And then I look down at my legs and come to a sudden realization that they look like a lumberjack's. What? Uh-oh. I don't... Oh, I didn't even think of that. Uh-oh. Do I need to shave them? Yep. Who would have thought shaving your legs would be so long and difficult? It looks like I got mauled by a rabid badger. Oh well, I need to hurry and get to class and stop worrying about this. It's a good thing I woke up early this morning. I think this is the path through the grounds that Selena showed me yesterday. There are girls already walking to class, all dressed in their uniforms, so I think I'm going the right way. It's weird thinking about myself as being one of them. My stomach is twisting itself in knots the closer I get to the classroom. Some of the girls are looking at me. Before I probably would have leaped at the chance to talk to a girl, but now that I don't have any other choice, it's just nerve-wracking. Whew! I managed to hurry by them. You gonna do this for a full year, Shoji? I don't know. Is it worth it? Being surrounded by a bunch of pretty girls in high school? Is it? Maybe. I don't know. But for you, Shoji, you don't have a choice. This is the room that Selena showed me yesterday. Shoot! My feet just froze. Where do I sit? Are there assigned seats? Selena told me she wouldn't be in my class, and I don't know anybody else. I was about to say, grow some balls and talk to somebody, but that would be counterintuitive. Right? Okay. Some of the girls are already seated, twisting around in their seats, talking to each other, giggling. They're starting to notice me. I should have waited outside the classroom. There you are. What? Oh, this must be the teacher.
Shoji, yes? It's an honor to meet you. Welcome to our class. If you don't mind standing here for a few moments, we'll let everyone get settled. After that, I'll let you introduce yourself to the class.
Well, here it goes. Only a few sentences about myself. I'm used to first introductions, but I still hate talking in front of people. Especially a bunch of girls I don't even know while wearing a skirt. Prepare to be judged. Most of the girls are already in their seats, and now almost all of them are staring at me. Please just let me sit down.
This year we have a new student joining us. Go on, introduce yourself.
Hi, hello, I'm Shoji. Speaking softly helped me hide my voice, but maybe I spoke a little too softly. When I glanced up from the floor, several of the girls were leaning forward in their seats. Maybe they couldn't hear me very well? Wait, did someone just go, "Aw"?
Thank you, Shoji. We'll make sure you fit right in. Please have a seat. The third row there, by the window.
Alright. I'm just imagining that the teacher is also in the same situation. But for some reason nobody notices. Alright. Alright, let's see. A window seat, not bad, but probably not good either. It's difficult to focus now that the class has actually started. I can go through the motions, but my mind keeps drifting. Girls are usually playful, flirty with each other, aren't they? What if one of them pulls up my skirt? Whoa! Would that happen? Wait, what? Pull up? I mean, pull down your skirt? Oh, okay, like flap it up so that your underwear is showing? Is that what that means? Alright. This is new territory for me too. Let's go. What would even happen if I got found out? I can't keep thinking like this. I really need to focus. Is class over already? I hope the teacher didn't notice I was spacing out badly. There's some other girls looking at me. Hopefully if I just keep looking through my bag and stall long enough, they'll lose interest. For now, I just want to get through this first day in one piece. One piece. Good. I think they're gone. Oh! Oof. Uh-oh. Is everybody here? Ample? Oh my gosh! Are you okay? Oh crap, I didn't even see her and I bumped into her. How did she move so quietly? I hope my hands didn't go anywhere inappropriate. The hell?
Yes. Yes, I'm fine.
No, that ain't it. We'll see what I come up with later. Yes, I'm fine. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying any attention, and don't worry about it, it's really nothing. I'm Hoshi, class representative. Oh, maybe that's why she seems a little stiff. She sits close to the front, so I noticed her while giving my introduction. That, and the fact that she's one of the prettiest girls in the class. Uh-oh. As the class representative, I'm tasked with making sure you have everything you need. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything. Oh, thank you. I know I already gave an introduction, but I'm Shoji. It's a pleasure, Shoji. One of our primary goals is to excel and be the most academically successful class of our grade. I think you'll make a good contribution to our efforts. That sounds like a lot of weight is being put on my shoulders. What was that noise? That's the warning bell for the end of the period. After that, we only have 2 minutes to get to the next class. 2 minutes? Wow, that's not a lot of time at all. This is like Hogwarts? We have gym next. Do you know where it is? No, I'm afraid not. Selena didn't show me the gym yesterday, of course. She probably just assumed I'd just follow my class. You should come with me then. You don't want to be late now, do you? I just told you back. I don't want to get you into any trouble. Don't worry, I'm sure they'd believe me if I told them why, just as long as we don't make a habit out of it. Of course not. She may speak a little formally, but I have the feeling that she really wanted to help me out. Oh no, we should have left earlier. She's right, most of the girls from our class are already on the court. They've already changed into the gym clothes. I didn't want to get into trouble on the first day. Wait, where's Hoshi going? Wait for me! This must be the changing room. Ah! She took off all her clothes. I see everything! Like that umbrella and that towel. That's a really long sock. And... yeah, I know the feeling. Alright. I've never seen a girl in just her underwear before, and she doesn't even seem to care. What are you staring at? You shouldn't just stand there. We really need to get going. Sorry, I was just trying not to, blow my cover, if you know what I mean. There's a gym top. It should fit you. Oh, right. I need to take off my uniform, too. I can't do that with her here, especially not now. She's almost changed. Maybe if I just turn around and take off my shirt. Why? Oh no. Why aren't you wearing a bra? Don't like them? I didn't even think about that. I better come up with something quick. I don't think they're very comfortable. Yeah. Really? I'm so used to wearing them that I don't think about them. Anyway, I don't think that will fly around here. Some of the other girls might tease you for it if they find out. In fact, the teachers sometimes make examples of certain students by making them do PE in their underwear. Is that normal? Yeah, the fuck? Oh, you look a bit startled. I just really don't want that to happen to me. Don't worry, it's your first day here, so the odds of you being singled out are very slim. But for future reference, you should probably wear a bra. Should I be excited or anxious about gym class at this point? Both. Do you think anyone will notice? I don't think it's too likely, at least. But with your bust size, for some reason, I feel insulted despite it making perfect sense. For today, just be careful. If you change slowly after class, the other girls should leave. Let me just the volume. Yeah. Alright. Then you can slip off your shirt and no one will know the difference. Ow. Okay, thank you. We really need to go. I'll see you out there. Now I'm even more self-conscious. It's one thing to be running around here in girls' clothes, but it's even worse missing girls' clothes that I need. You have to blend in, Shoji. It looks like everyone's already started stretching, so hopefully they'll be too distracted to notice. This is so ridiculous wearing because I'm not wearing a bra. Wait a second. Come on, Shoji, jump on it. Jump on in. Oh, whoops. What is she doing here and dressed like that? Come to think of it, I don't see any of the teachers in the gym. It must be her. It's not that it matters. She's the principal and I have to do what she says either way. Maybe if I fall in line near the back, no one will pay much attention to me. Alright, fingers to toes, girls. Whoa. Bend sharp at the waist. I want to see you stretch it out. If it doesn't burn, you're not doing it right. Limber up. Alright. Now splits. Splits? Ugh, I can't do that. Don't make it look so easy. I know the feeling. Shit. And again. Don't look like... What? Don't look like a crippled horse when you're going toward the floor. You should be able to split in one smooth motion. Watch what I do, everyone. Now again. Is she trying to torture me? And again. I'm glad that's over. I don't know if I'll be able to walk right again for a week. I must have used muscles I wasn't even aware existed. The girls here sure are limber. I guess they've been doing this for a long time. Okay, now everyone out to track and field. We'll do a cross-country run. Finally, something I'm actually good at. Wait, what's the other class doing here too? I didn't notice them before. I want to see everyone giving it their best. Who's going to take the lead? Someone from Class A or Class B? Hey Hoshi, what are they doing here? The two classes always have gym together. This and lunch are the only two times our schedules overlap. Academically speaking, we're usually the higher performing class, but they have us be in the athletic department. I see. Selena did mention something about us being rivals. Ah, you met Selena? She's one of the best athletic performers they have. She's set a bunch of school records in track and field. It's too bad she wasn't placed in our class, but I suppose it does make things fair. The girls look really into this. I wonder if they're always very competitive. On the sound of the whistle, get ready, get set, go! Uh-oh. Ha! There are only a few of the girls that can keep up with me so far. Huh? It's her, and Hoshi was right. She's keeping up the pace with me too. Hey, Shoji. You're really quick. And don't you look cute in those clothes? See? Didn't I tell you that you would? Maybe we can meet up soon, huh? Yeah? Anyway, see you around. What? She didn't give me a second to speak, and now she's gone. I can't even keep up, and she's still increasing the distance between us. My legs are killing me, and I haven't seen Selena since she ran off. So much for gaining first place, but all the other girls have fallen behind. Ugh. My side hurts, but at least I got second place. It's like I thought, Selena isn't even here anymore. Maybe if I just sit here and catch my breath, the other girls will go on to the changing room. What? Looks like most of them have cleared out. It's so quiet. Even though I can hear laughter echoing in the gym, the changing room is empty. This is probably what it's gonna be like from now on, having to wait till all the girls leave. Even though I'd hope to make friends here, I don't even know if I can. It's just too risky. Changing alone, running alone, studying alone. It's not new for me, but I'd hoped things would be different. I might not make any new friends here after all. If I don't go now, though, I'll be late for lunch. Huh? What took you so long? Was she waiting for me? Oh, it was nothing. I was just thinking. Ah, I understand. Don't worry. It'll all be better tomorrow. I'll admit, I was surprised you ran really well. With you, there's a chance we might finally beat the other class. I don't know about that. Selena was way faster than me. Play. I don't know about that. Selena's way faster than me. True, but you're the best shot we have so far. I'll take that for what it's worth. I can see why our class doesn't have a reputation for winning cross-country runs. Hopefully I can get better. Come on, let's go get some lunch. Lunch? Is Hoshi going to eat with me? It is Hogwarts. It turned out that she didn't... Meh. Is that a picture, or is it just really good a drawing? God damn my eyes, it's really good. Okay, Anyways. Yep, it turned out that she did want to have lunch together, although she hasn't talked much since we sat down here. It's a kind of comfortable silence. No one's come up to Hoshi or asked her why she's sitting with the new girl either. Maybe she usually eats alone too. What are you working on? You look focused. I'm getting a head start in organizing my notes from the morning class. It helps when I still have the lesson fresh in my mind. I see. But you've barely touched your food and lunch is almost over. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I get so absorbed in my work I forget to eat. I've thrown away far too many perfectly good lunches like that, but thanks for reminding me. It's been a quiet lunch, but not a bad one. I like Hoshi's company. It's like the start of having a place here, and one that isn't born out of pity. That's good. You're like, can you be my friend? I have no friends. Let's see. Are you finished? We have an afternoon study session to get to. It's a little far from here, so we should go soon. Sure, I'm ready. Good. Come along, and let's head back to the classroom. Right. The more time passes, the more I get used to what I'm wearing. I mean, it'd be like wearing some really loose shorts. Just get drafty down there. Wouldn't it get cold? And I don't know. What was I doing? The more time passes, the more I get used to what I'm wearing. I was so distracted this morning thinking about the act I'm putting on that I couldn't focus. In the afternoon classes, I'm doing a lot better. I actually managed to take notes during the lecture. And a lot of the time, I found myself thinking about something besides my situation. That's good. I don't know if I'm actually gonna get used to dressing like a girl, but at least I won't let it ruin my studies. Over already? I guess I'll wait to leave again, but I don't want to attract too much attention. Huh? What's Hoshi still doing here? Is she cleaning up the classroom all by herself? Maybe that's part of the class representative's duties? Still, cleaning up the room looks like a lot of work. Maybe I should help her. Yeah, let's help Hoshi. Let's see. Let's help Hoshi. Alright. I can't just let her work on it all by her lonesome. The least I can do is offer to help. Hoshi, do you need a hand? Oh, hello, Shoji. You wouldn't mind? Nah, of course not. It's not a big... That's a big job for one person. Here. You aren't obligated to help me, you know. As the class representative, it's my duty to clean up at the end of the day. Really? Doesn't that take a long time? Some days aren't bad, but I suppose it usually does. Between working, cleaning up, and attending to my other duties, it doesn't really give me much time to hang out with the other girls. I don't think anyone has ever offered to help before either. So, thank you. I'm happy to help. It's not like I have anything better to do, so don't worry about it. This shouldn't take long with the two of us working at it. I've broken it down to a pretty efficient system. It looks like someone left their lecture notes. I'll have to hang on to these too. Someone will be looking for them. Is she the class rep or their mom? I wonder if they're jealous of Hoshi being the class rep. She must have excellent grades to have gotten that position. I mean, maybe this is something Japanese schools do? Because this is that kind of style, and I see that writing here in the background on the chalkboard. But, I've never had, my early schooling has never had a class representative. Like, ever. Or if they did, they probably didn't do shit. In high school? No, they didn't have that. Whatever. I'm not used to this, so I guess this is a thing this school does. Let's see, whatever. I sort of get what it's like. My parents always moved around so much. I was kind of in the same position. I never got to know a lot of people at school. Even when I did make friends, it would never last, and I'd be gone within half a year. Eventually, it just wasn't worth the effort. I know it's not exactly the same, but I still didn't have much time to really hang out with people. Or people who wanted to hang out with me. But things are different this year. They are. She looks a little relieved. I'm glad that's the case. And all this talking has really made the work go by quickly. The classroom looks spotless now. Thank you for the help, Shoji. We should walk back to the dorms together. Sure, I'll get the door. Uh-oh. This is me. Our dorm rooms are fairly close together. I'm just there down the hall. Whoa! If you should need anything, feel free to stop by any time. Have a good night. Good night. I'm so tired. I don't have any homework, so I think I'll just lay down for a bit. It was a strange day, to say the least, but not altogether bad. Is every day of the school year going to be like this, or will this all seem normal to me in a week? Even that would be pretty odd, I guess, but right now, I don't feel quite as alone as I was expecting on my first day. I wonder what tomorrow will be like. Things are starting to seem normal already. Alright, putting on panties every morning is still strange. They just don't feel right. They're way too thin. It doesn't feel like any protection at all. Oh my god. Alright. Can't wear boxers, I guess. But besides that, I'm starting to have a comfortable routine now. For the past 2 days, Hoshi and I have eaten lunch together. Since no one else really talks to Hoshi either, we're sort of buddied up. She's almost always busy, but now she's taken time out to help me. The first morning, I was so distracted I couldn't focus at all. I missed some pretty important material. Neighbors are going crazy upstairs. 1 second. That first morning, I was so distracted I couldn't focus at all. I missed some pretty important material. It's made following along in the morning class more difficult. When I mentioned it, Hoshi said she would help me review it so I can finish the homework. Thank you for helping me with this. It's no problem. Helping you with this is actually a good review for me. I won't have to study as much after classes this way. It's true. You really do keep busy. I guess so. I always have. Ever since I started school, my parents set very high expectations for me. They were happy when I was made class representative. I wonder if there's an easier way to do this. Did the teachers elect you? Oh no, it was voted on by the class. I guess I did used to be somewhat popular. Then all my responsibilities and work caught up with me, and I just didn't have time for my friends anymore. I wouldn't hold it against them, but they moved on. Like you said, I'm busy very often. It's true that she is, but it doesn't feel like a reason to abandon a friend. Is there an easier way to do this? Oh, there you go. I can't help but think that jealousy might have had something to do with it. Regardless, talking about me isn't going to help you succeed in your morning class. Alright. Where were we again? Gym has been fun too, so the only time the two classes are together, I'm actually pretty good at it. The weather's been nice, so we were able to have PE outside for the past 2 days. Granted, I think I might have stood out a little more than I wanted. How did you get the ball stuck in a tree? It's not like I meant to do it. I just kicked it and it didn't come back down. Too bad Mrs. Rowan won't let it count as a home run. You did make it around the bases. Well, it's not exactly fair since no one can reach it. Can you help me get it down? You can stand on my shoulders. Are you sure? Don't worry, I'm not fragile. Go ahead, I'll boost you up. Hold still. Whoa, what happened? Ouch, both shoulders, not just one. Can you reach the branch? Almost. That's my head you're putting your foot on. Got it. Okay, just climb down and we'll shake it free. Surely it can't be stuck that badly. There it goes. Shoji? Yeah? How do I get down? Oh, that's easy. Just slide down. I'll catch you. What? Are you sure you can do that? I won't drop you. Just slide down. Alright. Got her. See? Easy. Yeah? Why is the whole class staring at us? Even Mrs. Rowan looks surprised. Uh-oh. What happened? You're a lot stronger than you look, Shoji. I'm surprised you could catch me. I'm a little surprised you trust me enough to jump. It was nothing, really. Come on, we should get back to the game. The other class is still in the lead. That's what it's been like for most of the week. I'm used to adapting quickly to a new school, and I think I've pretty much got this down, even with all the new odd changes. Before I know it, the girls are already chatting excitedly about the upcoming weekend. This week really did fly by. Morning already? Another day of waking up and dressing like a girl. I've gotten faster at latching my bra, but I don't think much about wearing a skirt anymore. I wear trousers a lot in my off time, but I want to seem girlish to my classmates. Sometimes I'll wear the skirt even when I don't necessarily have to. Okay. It's even less of a big deal now, so I guess I've taken to being a girl well. Alright, and right now, I'm thinking of myself more as a student. I'd better get going. We have gym again this morning. Hoshi will probably be waiting for me. Waiting probably isn't the right word. She always gets to class early. When it's time for gym though, I'll try to arrive a little late. That way I'll have the changing room to myself. Since Miss Rowan knows that I'm actually a guy, she doesn't mind. I think that any of the other girls will probably get punished for that kind of habit. Good morning. Good morning, Hoshi. You're nearly late. You'd better change quickly. You know me, I'm always late. You say that like it's a badge of honor. Just don't worry about it. Besides, Miss Rowan likes me. She really must. Anyway, hurry. All alone, just like I planned. I hope Hoshi doesn't start getting suspicious. Maybe she'll think I'm just tired and lazy in the mornings. It's not too far off from the truth anyway. Is she holding tennis rackets? On Fridays, Mrs. Rowan allows us to pick up what sport we like to do. I'm not very talented at running, so I'm going to play tennis. What do you want to do? Oh, here comes the first decision. Okay, so... I think this is where this is gonna go. Okay, so she likes to play tennis, but the other girl likes to go running. Huh. I mean... I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just keep hanging out with her, play tennis. I'm down with tennis if you are. Are those hearts? Really? I'm glad. I know you like to run, so I thought you might like to do that instead. I don't know if I'd like to run, but I am good at it. Tennis is fun too. I haven't played in a while though. You might be in trouble then. Oh? Am I showing off some booty? I'm quite good, if I do say so myself. That's a pretty bold thing to say. I'm mostly teasing, however, I do have a lot of patience. It becomes a little hard to talk the further we get from one another, especially when Hoshi serves so fast. I barely even saw the ball, much less have time to hit it. Where does she learn that? Well, we'll just say that happened because you were out of practice. It was because I was out of practice. There we go. I'm getting a bit better now. At least I'm not humiliating myself like before. Hoshi seems to be enjoying herself too. I don't think I've ever seen her this expressive. I really thought I had that one. Not this time. How'd you get so good at this? Does Miss Rowan have you play tennis often? Sometimes, but I started playing tennis a long time before I came here. My mother was a champion tennis player in high school, and I played with her often when I was younger. But I'm nowhere near as skilled as she was. Ah, that explains it then. She's really good, and in the match is starting to wear on for a while. If we were actually keeping score, she'd be in the lead. So, what are you doing this weekend? This weekend? I haven't thought of that. I spent so much time focusing on school, I forgot it was even the weekend. It's not exactly like I had plans. I haven't really decided yet. Neither have I. Whoa! Whoa! That serve almost hit me in the face. Sorry! My arm is starting to get worn out. It doesn't really seem like it. Maybe we should wrap it up. I noticed some girls going back inside. Alright, sure. I had fun. So did I. Whoa! Uh-oh. I don't want to go back in just yet. The changing room is probably full. Maybe I'll just bend down and tie my shoe. What? Maybe I'll just bend down and tie my shoe for like, what, 30 minutes? You know, I did hear about a karaoke place that opened nearby. Say nothing. Karaoke? I don't know if I could sing like a girl. Besides, it's not like she was asking. She was probably just making conversation. Now that I've finished fake tying my shoe, hopefully I've killed enough time. Huh. Oh, she got awful quiet. We'd better hurry. We'll be late. Alright. Sorry. I'm coming. Huh. Living at school makes me feel like I should be going to class today, but all the classrooms are empty and the hallways are quiet. Everyone is eager for the first weekend of this semester. Fortunately, I'm stuck hanging out with the lamest person in the school. Me. Alright, maybe it's not so bad to have plans the first weekend, but I don't have anything to do but hide away in my room and study. I know that's probably for the best with entrance exams coming up, but this is my last year of high school. I wanted to make it something special. Oh, well, I guess I'll review some of the material we covered in class. A while later. Huh? I almost dozed off on my book. I hope my future weekends will be better. Still, what can I expect in an all-girls school? Day 14. My infiltration of the school has been a success. My state-of-the-art disguise has been flawless. No one suspects me, or my mission. If only it was quite that dramatic. By now, a lot of the excitement and chaos surrounding my situation has worn off. I get up, go to class to study. Typical student schedule. A schedule that I'm glad includes lunch. Now that this year's really started up, Hoshi has more responsibilities as the class rep, and it hasn't pushed us apart though. We still eat lunch together. What's with that face? And as always, Hoshi works even while eating it. Hoshi? Something wrong? Oh, fuck. Hoshi? What? Oh, you're awful quiet today. What? And you look like you're just trying to set that paper on fire with your eyes. Oh no, I apologize. I'm just... What are you working on? Wait, don't cover it up. Why is she worried I'll see it? What? Isn't that homework? Well, yeah. Are you worried that I cheat off you? No, that's not the issue at all. Well, it's a grammar page we had to do. Wasn't that a nightmare? But I thought you'd already finished it. Can I tell you something in confidence, Shoji? Uh-oh. Is it time for secrets? Uh-oh. She sounds really serious. Are you in some kind of trouble? No, not exactly. It's just... Well, it's not exactly easy to convey. I always thought she did great in grammar, which is with the way she talks. You can tell me anything. You know that. Uh-oh. Well, I did finish the assignment. In fact, I got through it while we were still in class. This one here isn't mine. Wait, I don't get it. If it's not yours, then whose is it? It belongs to someone else in our class. I won't say who. That wouldn't be right of me, but go on. As class representative, I'm tasked with encouraging our class to beat the opposition. That includes making sure we have the means to do so. When a student's grades start to slip, they usually get referred to me for tutoring. It makes sense. If they continue to fail, they bring down the GPA of the entire class. That isn't fair to everyone else who actually works hard to succeed. And I try to tutor those who are struggling, I really do. But most of the time, it just ends up they push it off on you. I can barely see the nod, but I know it's there. Ah, no! It's not that difficult. I can do this work easily enough. I can even make it sound like another student did it. That's good. But you still shouldn't be doing it. As long as they've motivated enough to copy it over in their handwriting, it's not likely to be noticed. What really bothers me is just the dishonesty of it. Yes. Do you think it's wrong of me? Wrong of her? It's wrong of the idiot making her do this. Of course not. You're not dishonest. You just care too much. Oh, I never thought of it that way. But you shouldn't let your desire to succeed go too far. Why did you become the class rep in the first place? For everyone to succeed or to help everyone? I don't think you should spend so much time on it if it was just propping everyone else up. You're right. I lost sight of my goal. Succeeding through my effort alone means I'm failing at my job. I want them to thank me for helping them pass, not for doing their work. I just wish doing it the right way wasn't so time-consuming. It's preventing me from studying for the things I'm weak in. No wonder she's always so busy. Why don't we study together on the weekend? In the meantime, we can make sure whichever girl told you to do this knows that it's a one-time thing. Or that next time she messes up, you'll turn the rest of the class on her by letting everyone know she's failing. Isn't that cruel? It's honest. I think you're right. and it would probably motivate her. She must be popular then. Ah, please don't try to figure out who it is. I doubt you know her, but I don't want to start any drama. Thank you for your advice, Shoji. It's really going to have someone to talk to about this. I know the feeling. I got a feeling of keeping a secret bottled up. Ah, we should probably hurry. It's almost time to go. I'll finish this up during study hall. Alright. Now that the classes have started in earnest, we have upcoming tests to worry about. Luckily, Hoshi and I make a pretty formidable... I swear 4-syllable words are really messing with me. Alright. Hoshi and I make a pretty formidable studying pair. Formidable. It keeps me on the weak... Neighbors are assholes. I don't know what they keep dropping up there. It keeps me on the weekends sometimes, but it's different from spending the weekend alone. My eyes are going to bleed if I have to read another line of this. It's not sinking in anymore for me either. Do you wear makeup, Shoji? What does that have to do with what we're studying? It doesn't. It just crossed my mind. No? Ah, I didn't think so. You're lucky to have a complexion nice enough not to need makeup. Do you choose not to, or did your mother never teach you? Both? A little both, I guess? Uh-oh. Here then. What did she just pull out of her bag? What is all this stuff? Do you want to try? It'll be fun. It'll be a nice break from staring at the textbook. Skirts, bras, and now makeup. The fuck? No! She's changing you, man. She's changing you. I thought I finally had everything covered. But I can't think of a good enough reason to turn her down. Okay. Why me? Hold still. What is this stuff? What is she putting on my face? It's my eye. Be careful. That tastes awful. Aren't there fish scales or something in this? Where did this cloud of smoke come from? Have mercy. And done. My masterpiece is complete. And I think I'm afraid to look. Aren't you curious? Come over to the mirror. Is that me? I look so different. Now this is convincing. How did she manage to do this? Do you like it? It's a little much, isn't it? It might be a nice look to go out in now and then, but I prefer your natural look. Really? Don't most girls wear makeup? Ah, crap. I worded that a little weirdly. Well, yes, but it's just as good when you can't get away with no makeup. So don't feel pressured to wear it. I like to think of it more as a fun hobby. You know, I really don't understand makeup either. But you do look very cute. I should take a picture. Let's not. Even if I look nice, even if I look nice like a girl, I don't really want it documented. Too bad I didn't bring my phone. We should probably get back to studying. Are you going to leave the makeup on? She did work pretty hard on it. Sure. Why not? I don't see why not. Alright. Pass me the textbook, please. It was a really long study session. We did get sidetracked a little, but that's alright. It was fun, and occasionally distressing. I'm so tired from the week and everything that's been going on that I could probably just curl up and sleep right now. That's weird. I'm not expecting anyone. Uh-oh. Oh, hey! Why is she looking at me like that? Ah, crap. The makeup. I totally forgot I was wearing it. I can explain. Well, don't you look cute? What's with the new look? Am I interrupting something? What? Nah, it's just reason really. Well, whatever it's about, you look super adorable. Girl clothes, makeup, you've really surprised me the last couple of weeks. Maybe I judged you as tomboyish a little too early, huh? Anyway, I just stopped by to ask if you had free time next week. I thought we could hang out sometime. Oh, now that I am all girly and stuff, wearing makeup, now you want to be my friend? I see how it is, Selena. You bitch. Oh, why'd you... Sure. Whatever. Great. Maybe Monday after classes? I'll swing by here. Alright. Sounds great. Okay. See you then. Bye, cutie. Ugh, okay. I wonder what Selena wants to talk to me about. She hasn't mentioned anything during gym. Huh. Granted, we've been running, so there hasn't been much time to talk. You're getting even better at this. You were ahead of me for a little bit there. Too bad you couldn't pull through at the end. Because your stamina is literally insane. I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, I'll talk to you later today, right? Right. I'll be in my dorm. See you there. How can she be still running off? Hey, Shoji. Thanks for meeting up with me. You're already here. Where'd you think I was going? We said that we were going to meet up here. I guess friends just let themselves in. I know we agreed to meet up, but still, I'll have to be extra careful about that. I was just surprised, so what did you want to talk to me about again? I kind of already prepped you for this, so I hoped you warmed up to the idea. If not, I'm going to have to come up with another speech, or maybe just grope you enough to convince you. What? Grope me? After school on Wednesday, Miss Rowan's holding track tryouts for this year. I wanted you to come. Really? If she wanted me to try out, wouldn't she have said something about it? At this point, I don't think she really has to. It's pretty obvious that you're talented enough to make it. The only reason you have to try out is to be fair to the other girls. So, why wouldn't you try out? I did not want to get involved in clubs and activities. This might actually be a good opportunity. Wait, I did want to get involved in clubs and activities. This might actually be a good opportunity, and I'll get to spend some more time with Selena. I think some people would be jealous if someone threatened them at being the best. Selena just seems to like competition, even if it ends up beating her. Granted, I haven't actually won a race against her yet, so I don't know. Alright, count me in. I'll give you my best. You're so serious. You're gonna get in, silly. Some of the girls you run past in the gym are all the time are also part of the track team. Really? So don't pull the tortoise and the hare. You don't need to worry about much about it. What? I'm glad you're part of the team. Tryouts are in the sports field after class. We won't have to run Wednesday during the gym either, so we can be at our best. I think it'll be good for you. See you there. What? There's so many girls here. I guess even underclassmen try out for the team. I didn't even think about that. Is track really so popular, or are there just not a lot of other clubs here? Selena sounded so confident about my getting in, but now I'm not so sure. Shoji, over here. You made it. Really? Ready? I guess so. Don't look so nervous. There's nothing to it. Just run like your life depends on it. Huh. Alright. Like you're trying to catch the ice cream truck or being chased by a serial killer with a hockey mask. Or like the girls behind you want to rip off your clothes. What? What made you think of that example? You're right. That last one wouldn't be so terrible. That's not what I meant. Come on. Come on. We've got to go line up. Alright. I can do this. There's nothing to it. I do it every other day in gym class. Ready? Set? This is so much tighter than usual. Some of the other classmen are really quick. Finally, most of them have fallen behind. There's one just on my heels though. I don't like the look that she's been giving me. And of course, Selena's in the lead. Whoa, she just tripped. Huh. I'd stop and help her. Selena, are you hurt? What are you doing? Getting you back up. Now, are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Why did you stop? Come on then, you've gotta get up. You're crazy, you know that? Complain about it later. Let's go. Wait, is she actually complaining because I stopped to help her? Yeah, what the fuck? Girls are so confusing. Oh well, we have bigger things to worry about right now. You can still stay ahead of this, if we can just get moving again. There's a girl who was giving me that look. Come on, I'm not letting her be the one who beats us. What? She just took off. I hope I catch up with that. Am I gaining on the girl? She must be wearing out. Will Mr. Rowan count that fall against Selena? That was far enough ahead to actually trip, get back up, and still retake the lead. Surely she'll be okay. She should be fine. And so will I. Now that I've just passed the evil-eyed girl. I feel like someone threw a match into my lungs. I had to practically fall over the finish line, but I made it. Second place, right behind Selena. Are you okay? Selena, are you okay? You're bleeding. Just a scraped palm. I've had worse wipeouts. Just a scraped palm. I've had worse wipeouts, believe me. But I really wasn't expecting you to come back for me. Why not? I was just out there. We're trying to be a part of a track team, right? Team members don't just leave each other behind. Hoo-ah. I guess that's true. Maybe I should let you win. Maybe I should have let you win as a thanks. I didn't even think about it. I don't think about anything while running, really. I just guess that's why it's so nice. Oh, I wouldn't have wanted you to let me win. What's going on outside? Beep. Alright, those are weird sounds. If I went against you one day, I want it to be fair and square. Alright, Soji, that's the kind of spirit I like, even if you're too nice for your own good. Come here. Is this a hug or an attack? Is there also a weightlifting club I don't know about? Oh no. Is she like me? Wait, is everybody here a dude? Just wait. No, that can't be a twist ending. Everyone ends up being a dude and lying about it. Oh no, I'm scared now. Thank you, really. Honestly, I don't even think about. I didn't even think about stopping for her. I just haven't. Like my feet acted on their own. I couldn't imagine finishing the race without her, or worse, making the team without her on it. Even if she wouldn't have been upset with me, I think she would have been. Yeah. The track meet was enough excitement for me this week. Mr. Rowan read the new track team. Yeah, it says read. Miss Rowan read the new track team members' names over the intercom the next morning. Selena and I both made it. Since then, we've been having meetings pretty regularly. Between that and the gym, I'm pretty worn out. I'm glad it's Friday already. Just one more day of classes and I can actually rest for a couple of days. Oh shit. Alright. And this is where I'll end this one, probably. Thank you for watching. Well, back to it. May I please have your attention for the morning announcements? Okay. As many of you are aware, our festival this weekend is quickly approaching. Right. Festival weekend? I hadn't heard about this. What kind of secrets you keeping, lady? Setting up a booth or exhibition can earn you extra grade points. You will have 1 week to prepare, so please make use of the weekend. The festival begins next Friday, prior to our first term break. Further information will be provided on the handouts, which will be obtained from your class representative. Please review these for the submission guidelines. I look forward to your many wonderful submissions. Let's make this year's festival the best one yet. I'm sure Hoshi will have to participate. She doesn't really need extra credit, but it would be expected of her. I don't really need any extra points either, and I know that, and I don't know what I would put together if I did. It doesn't look too specific, as long as there's some academic or school-related topic. I'll keep the handout, but I don't think I'll be doing anything for it. I'd rather focus on my studies. Why is she still staring at me like that? The pink lady. Okay. Principal. Shoji, you heard the announcement this morning, right? About the festival? Yeah. Yes, that one. If you're working alone, it's a really big project to finish in a week. On top of schoolwork, I was wondering if you wanted to lend a hand. Not to worry though, I already started preparing the material since I knew it was coming up. Of course she did. So, I just need some help putting the actual booth together. There are actually prizes for the best exhibit, but really I just want to make an impression. A good exhibit reflects well on the class, even if it is a school-wide event. Competition never really stops, huh? Unfortunately, you would be right in that assessment. So, in the interest of our class, I'd really appreciate your help. No surprise there either. You'll help me, won't you? Uh-oh, we better hurry up and get to the gym. Do you know what we're doing here today? Today? I'll make you copies of our festival materials afterwards. Wait, I didn't even get to agree. Oh well, it's not like I have anything better to do than to help Hoshi. Hey Shoji. No, hey Shoji. What are you doing here? Here to see my non-bra wearing self? Just finished changing? Barely. That could have been bad. Listen, I'm glad I caught you. I wanted to ask you something. Uh-oh. You know about the festival coming up, right? We get to pick what we make an exhibit on. And if you weren't already planning on doing anything, I thought we could make one out of the track and field. It's fitting since we're both on a team, right? I think it would be really cool. If we do it well enough, it might show up on all those it might show up on all those other sports who think they're better than us. Just because we don't use a ball doesn't mean we're not a good sport. Maybe I'm just bitter. Still, I'd love to hear any ideas you have for it. We'd better go though. I don't want to end up doing the gym in my underwear. See you there. Uh-oh. Wait, I'm supposed to help both? Why does everyone just assume I'm going to agree? Oh man, what do I do? Yeah, you are fefted, Shoji. Oh no, I'm gonna be late for the gym. Well, later than normal. After both Selena and Hoshi asked me to help with their projects, they didn't mention it again. But now I just woke up to 2 messages on my phone. They both want me to meet them after class to help. I don't want to have to favor either one of them. I don't want to have to favor either one of them, but what choice do I have? So, who do I help? Oh no! Ah, I don't know! Huh. Huh. You know what? To hell with Selena. Hoshi, help Hoshi. Hoshi did ask me first, and she already has a lot of responsibilities being being class rep. I should help her. Thank you for agreeing to help me with this. I decided to focus on an academic topic, but I also wanted something that was going to attract people's attention. So I'm documenting the differences between nonverbal communication between men and women. Haha! That's funny. I think it'll work well because I can approach it from an educational standpoint, but have lots of visuals. We can use body language examples from popular boy band singers. Though I don't know too much about those. You can also have a poster called What's He Trying to Tell You? That should be really popular with the girls, even if it's academically based. The teachers should approve. Why this topic of all things? If she inspects my body language too hard, she might find me out. I've never even thought about something like that. Is it really all that different between genders? That could certainly be part of the hypothesis. From what general knowledge I have about the subject, yes. Yes. But I haven't actually studied it. Will you help me research it? I've already agreed, so I guess I don't have a choice. Sure. I'm not sure where to start, though. If we have time, it would be good to conduct some of our own research. Whoa! For now, though, let's head to the library. I'm sure we can find credible articles that have been published. Can't we just use a search engine? Of course not. We need academic articles, not a top 10 list from some random blog. Whoa, in your face, BuzzFeed. I wonder if everyone else is putting this much effort into it. The whole school is talking about the upcoming festivals. It's just a nice change of pace from worrying about tests and exams. But there's still something I can't stop worrying about. The fact that both Selena and Hoshi expect me to help them today. I don't like having to choose between them, but their projects are too different. I'd be useless if I tried to help them both at the same time. We'd never get anything done. So, who should I help today? I guess I'll stick to one. Help Hoshi? I'm really glad you showed up. Can you do me a favor? Can you look at these pictures and tell me what you think of the people are feeling? The faces have been blurred out, so you can't see the expression at all. You have to tell them strictly from the posture. Since I'm doing a study of body language, I'm making this into a game of sorts. It'll be informational, but fun too. Like Bill Nye. People can see how good they are at reading body language. Sure, I can look over these. Also, make sure to note the difference between male and female body language. That's the hypothesis of the whole exhibit, so we need to include it in all the aspects of the booth. This doesn't seem too hard. Then, we need to make copies of these pictures for everyone in the school, just in case. That's a lot of copies. Now that it's in the middle of the week, the projects are all over the place. Some of the girls who were procrastinating are in panic now. I bet they're the ones who needed the extra points the most. The tension is pretty high. I hope Hoshi and Selena are both doing okay. Now that I think about it, I haven't told either of them I was going to help today. Who should I help today? What if I help Selena? Or Hoshi all the way? Yeah. It's hard to believe it's Wednesday already. I stayed up so late during doing homework last night I could barely concentrate. On a positive note, however, I have most of the exhibit's research completed. Can you help me glue these pictures onto this poster board? Sure, no problem. So, which one do you think is the cutest? What? Which of these boys? Oh no. To attract people to my body language exhibit, I use celebrities from popular boy bands. Which do you think is the cutest? Their faces are blurred out. But you know what they look like, don't you? Just from their bodies? Isn't that a little creepy if you do? I don't really follow this kind of thing. I don't have much of an opinion, really. Really? Neither do I, but I know a lot of other girls talk about it a lot. I thought maybe you did too. Ha ha ha! Nah. Not really. Shoji? You've glued your hand to the poster. What? This is the last day of work on the exhibits for the festival. I heard rumors about some girls not getting any sleep because they worked through the night. I hope neither Hoshi or Selena had to do that. Well, we'll have to actually set up the exhibit today to make sure everything looks right. That'll probably take a lot of time, though. I won't be able to help both of them. Who should I help set up their exhibit? I wonder if I don't do this, Selena will get pissed at me? Huh. I don't know! Fuck it. Let's help Hoshi. Shoji, I am relieved you came. I am relieved you came. Setting up this body language exhibit is difficult. Can you give me a hand? These posters need to go on the screen behind us, and we're going to need a table out front here for the papers. I also made little booklets for how to read a guy's body language. Do you like them? You mean you made little guides for people to figure out that I'm actually a boy? What a nice idea. It must have taken you a while. Not really. I just made one, and then the rest was copying and stapling. They're not very large. Thank you for helping me. This would be a huge project otherwise, and I don't want everything to look good. Don't worry about it. Besides, you were so prepared. It's not like we really need to rush. That's true. I feel bad for some of the girls who got a slow start, but I guess that's their own fault. So you didn't want to make an exhibit yourself. Nah, that seemed like a lot of work, and I would rather just help out. I don't need any points anyway, and you gotta put something together as the class representative. It's only right that I help you. You're very kind, Shoji. When we're done, I think this will look great. Huh. Neat. Creep. Crepes. That's the only thing I understood. The festival really livened things up around here. It's nice to see the results, especially after how hard everyone has worked. There are so many stalls of different things. Some of the girls do have interesting hobbies and crafts. There's really not much here I'd want to buy. Fans and flower crowns aren't really my style, even in my girl persona. Though, I'm not going to turn down cotton candy. A guy can't have a sweet tooth after all. Maybe I'll grab some. Maybe I'll grab some after a bit Selena and Hoshi, though. Wow, your stall looks busier than I expected. Now, maybe this is going to backfire on me. Now, what do you think of his body language is saying about her?
Her. He's definitely into her.
How do you know that?
Well, I don't... well, I don't know exactly.
You might realize why do you think of that? You might realize why you think of that if you... Oh God, what is that? You might realize why you think that if you look through the book, it lists some subconscious clues that we can pick up on.
Oh, hold on. Let me check it out.
Is she really teaching them how to read body language? I better stand like some of the girls around here.
Okay, so he's leaning slightly toward her rather than away, and his feet are actually pointed in her direction. That means he isn't subconsciously thinking about leaving the conversation. Plus, his hands are tucked into his pockets, leaving his chest open. If he was closed off to the conversation, he'd cross his arms instead.
Excellent. That's completely right. Here's a picture with his face not blurred out. See? Now it's much easier to tell that he is interested in her. But you can't tell that, and maybe even more, without seeing his face as well. Isn't that a little too analytical? And Shoji here is very perplexed about something. Oh shit. But we don't need to see her body language to know that. Sorry, I was just thinking. How's it going? Your booth looks pretty popular. It is. Once word got around that there was a stall for figuring out what guys were thinking, well, I'm sure you can imagine. Whoa. Why couldn't she have made us all about what girls are thinking? I'm glad it turned out so well. Has our teacher been by it? Yes, all of the teachers came around to look at our stalls before the festival was open to anyone else. They seemed pleased with my materials and presentation. That's good to hear. It looks like you're gonna be busy for a while, so I'm just gonna go look at some other stalls. Just as I predicted. After all, your feet were turned the other way. That's a little scary. You know that, right? Sorry. I'll try not to overanalyze you if you're not comfortable with it. I mean, it's not like I have any reason for you to not analyze me. It's just, looks like Selena's at her stall. I should probably go say hi. Sure, Shoji, that's fine. Enjoy the festival. There aren't many people at Selena's booth, but these must all be sports enthusiasts. And here's one of my very own track stars now. Why didn't we put your face up there in the college, on the collage, Shoji? I'm not that good. I'm not even better than you. Isn't she modest? It's not modesty. I've literally never beaten her. Anyway, why don't you volunteer to demonstrate the ideal running pose for them? That's not how volunteering works. Why does she mean ideal running pose anyway? She didn't prepare me for this. I just run whatever way feels natural. Always just run like this? See, incorrect form can lead to injury or slow you down, which is one of many reasons why track is such a difficult competitive sport. Is she trying to convince them that track is harder than their sports? I can't say I'm surprised. Selena's usually competitive whenever she can be, but she doesn't seem to take winning or losing too seriously, so I guess she just likes the thrill. So, how are you enjoying the festivals, Shoji? This is your first one with our school, so I guess you're kind of like a freshman in a way. You can still be impressed by this kind of thing. If it's your fourth time around, it kind of loses its charm. I think it's really interesting. You can tell that everyone worked hard on it. Yeah. I heard the teachers went around this morning and took down booths that weren't any good. They can do that? Anyway, this one got a good remarks since there was so much informational research. It'll also help some more of those underclassmen interested in trying out for track next year. Sounds like you researched that pretty well. I like to cover all the bases, but it's actually true, you know. Mrs. Rowan's pretty desperate to find someone to replace us once we graduate. Unless you manage to beat me, though, I think my track record is pretty safe where it stands. Well, I haven't caught up yet. No, but maybe you will. It's pretty early in the year. I'm glad you stopped by. I'll see you this afternoon once it starts getting dark. What? Why? The fireworks display, obviously. Didn't you hear about it? Nah, must have missed it. How? It's the coolest part of the stupid festival. Every year, the teachers get together and set off fireworks in the sports field. Then, the whole school goes out to watch. Last year, one of the teachers lost her eyebrows. That sounds safe. It's a great time. In fact, it's the only part of the festival that's never boring. It's what everyone looks forward to after all the work they do on their booths. You're going to go, right? Yeah, sure. Great. Then I'll have someone to sit with. I mean, if you're okay with that. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, see you there, Shoji. Uh-oh. Shoji, I got so caught up in the exhibit, I forgot to ask if you were coming to watch the fireworks. Which I suppose you are, seeing as you're here, haha. A bit silly of me to ask now, I suppose. Yeah, I didn't want to miss them. It looks like most of the school's here, too. Oh, shit! Hey, Shoji. Hi, Hoshi. You came to watch the fireworks, too? Yeah. I didn't get to see much of the festival today since I mostly stayed at my booth, but I definitely didn't want to miss the fireworks. I feel for you. By the time I started wandering around, some people were already packing up their things. We should find a place to sit. This way. I got here early and scooped out a good spot. This is actually a nice place to watch the fireworks from. And we're not too crowded by other people. Uh-oh. Let me sit in your lap, Shoji. Why? Don't be a spoil sport. I just want to sit with you. Why don't you sit next to me? I don't think it'll be able to see very well. Well, let's test it. Please don't sit on my lap. Oshi, help me. I think you can probably see fine, can't you? Given the trajectory of the fireworks, there's really no way her head would be in your way. Whose side are you on? Oh, fine. I just want to get some fun rumors going. Well, sorry to spoil your fun. The sun's almost set anyway. They should be starting soon. They really are pretty. A little loud though. Come on. They're not actually gonna show me the fireworks? It's bullshit. My favorite part about fireworks is the sound they make, but I think it scares Hoshi. She jumps every time one goes off, and she was holding onto my sleeve a minute ago. Selena just cheers every time she gets a chance.
She's like, yeah, explosions!
We should have brought sparklers. Then that would give us something to do between the fireworks. I don't know if I'd trust you with a sparkler. Probably wise. Here's the next one anyway. Our teacher kind of runs like a duck. I really didn't expect you to say something like that. It's just an observation. Huh? What happened? Nothing happened that time. It must have been a dud. Woo! That was awesome! Let me do it in her voice. Woohoo! Nah, that was awesome. The best firework yet. What are you saying? Nothing even happened. Encore. How did she manage to start a whole round of applause for a dud? She is really enthusiastic, isn't she? I think it's a mix between that and a completely sarcastic, but I'm never sure which is which. It must be starting to wind down now. I lost track of time. I don't even know when we started laying down to watch them. We'd better go clean up my stall. Huh? Oh, that's right. I need to do that too. I'll come with you. Have a good night, Shoji. Oh, have a good night, Shoji. Bye. Bye. I think my eye is twitching. Things like this just keep happening. I don't know if things are getting more normal or if I'm getting more crazy. But pretending to be a girl isn't half bad, really. Not when it gives me friends like those. Still, I can't help but wonder what they would do if they found out. They'd probably think I was some kind of pervert. Yeah, probably. Would we still be friends then? Could we ever be more? Or are our relationships like these fireworks? Bright and blazing one moment, and then dark and silent the next. The fireworks were really nice. It's odd to think that we won't both be going back to school on Monday. I've been so focused on school and maintaining my cover as a girl, I didn't even think about the break. From what I've heard, the majority of the girls leave to see their families. It makes sense. But I can't really go out to see mine, so I'm stuck here. It's not so bad, though. Bet I'll be able to travel around a little. Might even get to wear some of my own clothes. Actual boy clothes, that is. Still, a week seems like a pretty long time. And isn't it a little late for visitors? Oh, shit! And this is where I'll end it. I'll thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.